Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to the Best Mom Ever podcast, your place for learning how to create a close relationship with your teen, even if they have already shut you out. I'm Allison, and I want to help you get out of struggle and into trust, happiness, and confidence with your teen without throwing pills at the problem. Thanks so much for listening, and we are glad you're here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Best Mom Ever podcast. I'm Allison, and I get to share with you today, what are we going to do when our teens are mean to us? Okay, I would be remiss if I didn't address this question. So here we go. Actually, it came to me from a dear friend of mine who said, Allison, what do I do when my teen is mean to me? It hurts so much. It just hurts my feelings. And I don't know what to do. And it makes me feel small. To you, my love, I say, yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. It's not easy. It's not easy loving teens when they're prickly. And you're doing great. Okay? That's really tough. It hurts my feelings too when people I care about, especially care about a lot, hurt my feelings. And I know you care. I know you care a lot because it wouldn't hurt your feelings if you didn't. So you are a great mom, and we're gonna talk about this topic a little bit more. So, what to do when your teen is mean to you? Okay. Well, for one thing, you deserve support. It's obviously not coming from your teen here. You get to talk really nicely to yourself. Say nice things, okay? Because your teen is going to require empathy, and it's not going to come from nowhere. So start by saying really kind things to yourself. I am a great mom. My teen loves me. I am totally worthy and lovable. I deserve respect. I am worth respect. I am kind and good, okay? Say nice things to yourself when that's not what you're hearing, because it's really easy to get caught up in questions like, is that true? Or is there something wrong with me that my teen is saying these things? And the reality is teens just don't have enough practice with empathy yet to always go there, to always be thinking about how their actions make other people feel. They're so busy trying to figure out who they are and where they're going in their life and what they're going to do when they're not a kid anymore and they have to make decisions for themselves and make doctor's appointments for themselves. It feels like a lot. They're going to have to figure out money. They're under a lot of pressure and stress. So the things that they're saying to you in one particular moment are not a reflection of you as a parent. So try to let that go and just be super nice to yourself. Go ahead and take a breath in that moment, a few of them if you need, so you can choose to respond in the way that you want to and not react in a way that's going to perpetuate unkindness, the meanness that somehow got there in the first place. Okay? Remember that your teen is hurting. If they're saying mean things, they are in pain. Okay? So we have to try to practice empathy here. It's not easy. That's why we have to say nice things to ourselves. That's why we have to be super kind to our own inner teenage girl, right? So in order to practice empathy, it can be really helpful here to get curious, to think to yourself, okay, what else is going on? What is under this? Why would my teen speak in this way? Because your teen loves you. They don't want to hurt you. So why are they choosing hurtful actions and words in this moment? So if they're hurting, why? Is someone bullying them? Are they hearing these words, these unkind words somewhere else? Maybe they're playing video games. Maybe there's some random stranger on the internet being mean to them. That could be what's going on. Take the time to figure out what's under it. Maybe they're hungry. They just aren't self-regulating well right now. Maybe they need a break. Maybe they need someone to listen. Or maybe they need space. But thinking about like what's under, what's behind, taking the time to ask the question, what else is going on here? Because I know my teen is a good kid. All your teens are good kids, okay? They are good people. So there's something going on if they're being mean, right? There's something else causing it. So let's spend a little bit of time digging and trying to figure out what is behind that thoughtless, disrespectful comment, okay? Because if you can take the time to say nice things to yourself, show empathy for yourself, breathe, get curious about the situation, you get to lead that relationship with courage. You are modeling. So I was talking earlier about how you are worthy of respect, but how are we supposed to teach them respect when they say mean things? Well, we know we can't say mean things back. And we know that demanding respect is not going to work. So we get to model leading with courage, being respectful, showing respect. That's how we teach them. It's the hardest thing. I know. But you can do this. I know that you are motivated and you love your kid, or you wouldn't be taking your time to listen to this in this moment. So I'm so proud of you. So as we talk about leading with courage, I get to talk about one of my favorite myths to bust, which is I can't be my teen's friend. Okay. I understand the codependency that they're trying to address with this particular myth when people throw it out there. But my argument is that you are your teen's first and best friend, and your job is to teach them how you want them to be treated in their future relationships by modeling that right now. How do you want them to respond when their boss at their job is rude or mean to them? Like you are showing them right now how they are going to act in that moment when that happens. Okay. And so that might mean something like saying, wow, that hurt. That felt disrespectful. When you say things like this, it hurts my feelings. It would make me feel better if you did this instead. Because you're just stating what your feelings are and asking for what you need. It's good stuff right there. How do you want your daughter to learn, or your teenager to learn to be treated by their friends, right? How do you want them to expect to be treated? Do you want them to stay in relationships with people that can't handle a moment of basically dropping the mask and saying the wrong thing, right? Like, do we want to show our teens exactly how to be treated by the people around them. And so we get to start by modeling that empathy and showing that courage. Okay. So I know you can do it. I know that you are the best parent for your teen. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening. And if your teen is being mean to you right now, I feel you. Okay. That's a tough spot to be in. So show yourself some empathy here. I'm here for it. I hope you have such a beautiful day and keep up the beautiful hard work you're doing. And don't forget to be kind to yourself. Have a beautiful day. Talk soon. Bye. Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the show. If you know that you want to have a great relationship with a young person in your life, but you are still struggling, I have an opportunity for you. I am a parenting teens strategy specialist with years of experience working with parents to build stronger, more connected, peaceful relationships with their kids. And I am filling the last handful of spots in my Best Mom Ever private program. If you love what you hear and you know you need more support, book a free Trust and Freedom Breakthrough call with me. On that call, we'll have the opportunity to get clear on what you really want in your relationship with your teenager, figure out what might be missing from your parenting strategy, discover what might be blocking your relationship and keeping you from that closeness, and really learn how to make your young person want to share what's going on with them, their heart. Okay? okay? We'll discover what it takes to get the peaceful, connected relationship that you want, even if you think it's too late. These calls will be available for a limited time and they are free, so go ahead and grab one. Thanks again for listening, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.